Hi, I'm back. Happy Halloween! So I did take a little break because there was a lot of important things happening in the country, specifically Black Lives Matter. I hope you guys are still demanding justice and demanding
Vote, but more importantly, protest and
demanding
support the
justice.
movement locally and nationally.
So I took a little break. I hope you guys are still supporting Black Lives Matter and asking for justice for the people who were murdered, and asking for a redistribution of police budgets to services where police don't have to be called because they can't be trusted. and um, and yeah, I did take a little also. The break went a little longer because of mental health and because I just wasn't in the mood, girl. But I'm back and here to give you a summer tour of how pretty my things looked in summer and a fall tour of when everything died. I guess I'll just cut to me walking around. I didn't even show it the first time, so I'll start out with my flower bed first. I've got this larkspur that I put in the ground from seed. These coleus I started from seed, so that was really exciting. I got some trees from my own and the neighbors that have fallen over here, which I'm really excited to try to turn into bonsai or or grow, because I have to replace this one that is dying. All of that bark is off of it and half of it is dead, so it's hideous. That one I got from a friend, and it was a little tiny little piece inside of rocks, and it got really big. I'm excited for this. Once it starts doing something, it's an incredible hydrangea. Right now it's only got the one bloom and the other ones, but it's not very big. My one of these that came up out of all the ones I put in there. Yeah, there's a lot in here right now. There used to be irises right here, and I pulled them up. There's still some in the back. And that's my crying nephews. They fight about everything. So that's just a normal ambiance. This I'm so excited about. Look, it's already blooming. And then I have some clematis that I want to cover this ugly vinyl thing with. Then I've got some planters with some coleus and some geranium and a polka dot plant that looks like pink camo that cracks me up. Another coleus, some house plants that I have for the summer. I have my succulent arrangements over there. These cool pansies I got the other day. They're like black with a little bit of purple and yellow. They're called Halloween. My chamomile. Another houseplant. Stuff that I started from seed that I'm waiting for it to get strong before I can put it in the ground, or waiting to make the garden bed. Here I used to have herbs over here, but it was a little too shady. I still have some mint and some basil, some mint. Another clematis that I made a little circle trellis for, and then a lavender standard tree form kind of with some petunias under it, some bell peppers with petunias under them. Okay, there's one. And these petunias I got on sale for like $1, and they went bigger than the container, so that's pretty exciting. A yellow rose. This is kind of fading, but they're really pretty. Pink hollyhocks. I already have some asters, so I'm excited. These are started from seed. My water's running. The fountain's not on because there's no sun. This is really pretty. This is a hibiscus. Yeah, this is a hibiscus, so hopefully I get it to bloom before the cold happens. I have some mums that are gonna bloom really soon. Cosmos I just put down because I heard there were a cool short day flower, so they're gonna get real crazy in the fall. I forget what these are called. Damn, I don't know if I should just show you guys what it looks like or go through every flower, because that takes forever. Some little dahlia, some rose champion that started blooming. This is exciting because this is this three Dusty Miller, and if you go back and look at my early spring tour, you'll see them. You'll see there were little tiny ones, and they grew huge. They're this giant mound. Some blue. Oh, that's what the lupine looks like. I think that was in that. And then my lavender, they get bigger. I had 3 of them. One of them died. I put some asparagus in here, which is a terrible idea, probably. Got some pansies. I don't know if I had those in the last video. And then this got huge, and it was so pretty. It was like, but then the wind knocked it down. It's a, I guess, dashi hits up.
Like, look it up. So, like, on, go to like something where you can look stuff up.
Okay. Oh my god, it's so cute!
Like, go to something.
Then my pear tree, I had to take one out. It used to be right there. Now it's just a hibiscus that is taking forever to grow. Oh, this is exciting. That ornamental cabbage became a giant mound with multiple heads on it, so I'm really excited. And then here's my dahlias. These are pretty exciting. They're my dahlias, and they're pretty big. There's my hand. This is my petite man hand. I have in pink and purple. I had more, and they all disappeared. Nothing. Oh, I have a little tomato over here, and then I thought was going to be a little tomato, and it ended up being a giant tomato. And here's another set of 3 Dusty Millers. I bought them in a pack of 6, and they got really big. Feels like it's gonna rain. And then I replaced this. Now it like sways really pretty in the wind. I used to have a blue fescue, now I have this. And here's my cucumbers. I made these trellises myself. They're strap goods, so they were really cheap, and they're 8 feet tall. Probably less because they're in the ground, but you know. My strawberries are they're producing a little bit again. They kind of stopped for a bit. Probably maybe they weren't getting enough water. I don't know. A white daisy looking thing. My peppers, I have 2 things of peppers. Butterfly bush, catmint. And then here's my other cucumber trellis. I have some zucchini down there. There's some butternut squash in there. That's not gonna do anything probably. I put some daisies on the end. There's 3 of them. I think the 3rd one's right there. And then the cosmos I popped in there. I have an eggplant. And then another clematis. This is a big pretty purple one. And then I made little hanging baskets with some tubs for this. It's a tub, and it's got holes in the bottom, but they're also nursery containers. I have some petunias in either of them. My apple tree has 1 apple. It's a Macintosh. I have a giant basket of petunia over here. Look, it's big. There's my arm. Okay, there's my arm. My plums, I got a whole lot of plums this year. That was really exciting. I have some blueberries over there. There's always kids' toys everywhere. I'm always picking up after people. Okay, I have a lot of discount plants over here. I have a little planter over there that has a whole bunch of cool things in it. Some Russian sage. There's a blackberry. Oh, jalapeno peppers with another petunia behind there. Actually, it looks really nice on this video. Gomphrena, I'm so excited. That's probably my favorite plant now. And some extra basil plants. I'm always giving away basil. Some more flowers. Some Swiss chard. And then here are my tomatoes. They didn't get very big. There's my fence, and it's like a 6-8 foot fence. So they didn't get very big, but I have some, so I'll have quite a bit. So that'll be good. And then some marigolds, another Swiss chard, some zinnias. Basil I separated. I grew them in a pot and they got overcrowded. So I put them all in here, and then I started my fall stuff already all along this front, so it's gonna be all greens. A really pretty hanging basket. Hanging basket with double petal petunias. They stopped producing double petals. Maybe they need fertilizer or something. But it's late, so. Oh, look here. This one kind of has a double petal. And then in the fall, I learned a whole new lesson that is very important, and I hope that you guys will remember for next year. And that's that you have to pick up your, all your vegetables and whatever you have that is still on the plants before a hard frost or before a frost. because anything, like I had tomatoes, my jalapenos, zucchinis, squash, chili peppers, sweet peppers, and cucumbers still in the plants, and I didn't pick any of them. I thought, you know what, it'll be like a refrigerator, they'll be fine. But turns out they freeze and then they defrost, so they get all mushy, so they all went in the garbage. That was my lesson for the fall. Right now I have a couple of lettuce plants that I go in, and it's so nice to be able to just take my little scissors and cut a little bit, and I can't do scissor motion, and cut a little bit, and have them whenever I need them. So it's pretty exciting. I'm gonna get a little bucket and flip it over, a little clear container, and flip it over to protect it from the heavy frost. Hopefully I can have that lettuce last me until through the winter. And that's pretty much it. I have a lot of bulbs I'm gonna plant. I'm really excited for those. Fall tour on anything, but the cosmos look really cool. And my mom's lit up back there. My asters are on their way out. My hollyhock got big, and then I have like a double petal one like in there. That one little leaf is part of it. I got a couple of blooms, late blooms on my lavender. I've been cutting this back severely. I took up my giant tomato, and then my Gara went into bloom. I took this apart and turned it into cuttings. Hopefully I can get more ornamental cabbage, but look, it's pink on the inside now. Then I have some other mums that blew up over here. I have a mum back there that you'll be able to see better once the dahlias get a hard frost and I have to cut them down or pull them up. These are looking sad, so I put a cosmos over here to cheer it up. They turned off my irrigation water, so I have to figure this out. I'll be running my lawnmower over these so I can break them up and use them as mulch, so you can do that as well. I have some fall crops over here. My marigolds are looking beautiful. They're so puffy. There's some carrots. I need to take out these leaves, but this is what gardening looks like. It's not perfect, okay? I don't know. I haven't had time. I have some lettuce. I don't know what's over here. Cilantro. And I have some flowers that are extra flower seeds, and then I think that's radishes. My basil's still kicking. I got a lot of basil. And then my marigolds. I've taken out most of the tomatoes. It wasn't such a good spot here, the tomatoes. Mostly it's because I filled this up with mostly compost. So I'll keep adding stuff to it. And also we have this fence here now that doesn't give them a lot of sun. So this will not be a good spot for tomatoes next year. And happy Halloween. We'll see you probably. I might do other videos. Shows are starting back up, so I'll be in drag more, so it'll be easier. Because usually I can do a couple of things at once. Bye. Support my Vimeo in the comments. Vimeo. My Venmo if you want in my comments. And I'll see you at the Halloween show on tomorrow. No, Saturday. And I'll see you Sunday for the Dia de los Muertos show at the balcony. Unpleasant dreams. Oh, wrong one. Bye.